Hello everyone, in this video I would like to discuss the problem D, good trip of Codeforces round 921. In this problem you are given that there are n children in a class and m pairs among them are friends. The ith pair who are friends have a friendship value of f of I. The teacher has to go for k excursions and for each of the excursions she chooses a pair of children randomly, equiprobably and independently. If a pair of children who are friends is chosen, their friendship value increases by 1. For all subsequent excursions, the teacher can choose a pair of children more than once. The friendship value of a pair who are not friends is considered 0 and it does not change for the subsequent excursions. So find the expected value of the sum of friendship values of all k pairs chosen for the excursions at the time of being chosen. Right, so finally you need to find the expected value of sum of friendship values for all k pairs you have chosen. Okay, so you are given in the input nmk and your m pairs. For each pair you are given ab represents the children, a and b are friends and their friendship value is f of I. Okay, so let's see how you can find the answer. So first let us understand the sample test case 3, how to calculate the expected value for the sample test case 3. So in sample test case 3 we are given that n equals to 3, k equals to 2 and m equals to 1, and there is m equals to 1, so there is only one friendship we are given, that is 2 and 1 are friends and their friendship value is equals to 1. So first of all, as there are k equals to 2 excursions, so first of all let's try to find out what are the total number of ways to choose the children, right? So we can see that there are 9 ways. How there are a total of 9 ways. So you can see that in the first place the teacher can choose, teacher has 3 possibilities, because there are 3c2 options the teacher has in the first place, 3c2, and that is equals to 3, right? So for the first place the teacher has 3 options, and also for the second place the teacher has 3 options. So there are total of 9 ways, right, to choose the k equals to 2 excursions. So for first excursion, let us say the teacher choose 1, 2 and then 1, 2. For for the second way, the first excursion the teacher choose 1, 2 and for the second excursion the teacher choose 1, 3. So in this way there are 9 possible ways, right? So how you can find the expected value of these 9 ways? So from linearity of expectation we can say that the total expected value is summation of the expected value of each possible way, right? So total expected value is e1 plus e2 plus e3 plus e4 plus e9. So this we can say with the help of linearity of expectation. So let's see what is the value of e1. Value of e1 is, this has friendship value 1, 2, right? And it is, as it is selected for the first excursion, its value will increase by 1. So for the second excursion its value will be increased to 2, right? So 1 plus 2 will be the value of e1, and what are the total number of ways? 9. So e1, value of e1 is 1 plus 2 by 9. What is the value of e2? It is 1, and 1 for 1, 2 f of 1 is equals to 1, and as 1, 3 are not friends, its friendship value is 0. So 1 plus 0. So in this way you can calculate for all of the possible ways, right? E1 to E9. So these are their values. Now one thing you can notice is the denominator is same for all of these expected values, right? From E1 to E9. And what is the denominator? Denominator is actually the total number of possible ways and total number of possible ways is equal for all of these expected values. So we can take denominator as common and just add the numerators, right? So numerator, for each numerator the value comes out to be 7 by 9. So this is your expected value for the second sample test case, right? So as for now you know how to calculate the expected value. Now let's talk about for the general case. For general NMK, how will you calculate the expected value? So from above sample test case, we can see that the numerator is the total sum of friendship values over all possible cases, right? And the denominator is the total number of ways. Total number of ways, right? So what are the total number of ways? Total number of ways is NC2 to the power k, right? For each excursion, the teacher has NC2 possibilities, right? NC2 pairs to select. So what are the total number of ways? NC2 to the power k. Okay. Now the only thing which is remaining is we need to find the numerator. Numerator is total sum of friendship values over all possible cases, like we have calculated for the third sample test case. So let us see how we can calculate it. So for calculating the total sum of friendship values over all possible cases, what we will do is we will calculate it by we will see the contribution of each friendship value to the final total sum, right? So let us say that let's represent this total sum by S, right? S. What is S? S is the total sum of friendship values over all possible cases, and we can break S into S1 plus S2 plus up to Sm. What is S1? S1 is the contribution of first friendship value to S. S2 is contribution of second friendship value to S. Likewise, Sm is the contribution of mth friendship value to S. And other than these M friendship, all other are 0, so their contribution will be 0, so we do not need to worry about those. So let us calculate S1. How we can calculate S1? So for now, let us assume that the first friendship value occurred only R number of times, right? R times in our K excursions. So what is the total sum of friendship values of R time? So it as it occurred R time, it will be R into F1 plus R minus 1 into R divided by 2. How we get this thing? So let me write it here. For the first time, it will be F1, right? For the second time it is chosen, the friendship value will be F1 plus 1, and for the third time it will be F1 plus 2. For fourth time it will be F1 plus 3. For the rth time it will be F1 plus R minus 1. R minus 1. So what is the total sum? R F1 plus R into R minus 1 divided by 2, and that is written here. Okay, Rf1 plus R minus 1 into R by 2. And what are the total number of possible ways to have exactly R times first friendship value? So for this we will use combinatorics. So what we will do is we will choose K places among we will choose R places among K excursions. So what are the total number of ways? KCR, right? And remaining, and on these R places we will just put first friendship value, and on the remaining places we have NC2 minus 1. What is NC2 minus 1? NC2 is total number of friendship pairs, right? Total number of pairs, not friendship pairs. The NC2 is total number of pairs, and minus 1, why we have why we did minus 1? Because we do not want to select the first friendship, right? First friendship pair. So excluding only the first friendship pair, we have nc2 minus 1 possibilities and nc2 minus 1 to the power k minus r, because for each of the k minus r places we can have nc2 minus 1 possible ways, right? So expand, let us expand this rf1 and multiply this thing, this complete thing with rf1 plus multiply this complete thing with r into r minus 1 by 2, right? So we just expand this plus operator. Okay, so here it comes the बाइनोमियल थ्योरम. सो बाइनोमियल थ्योरम में मोस्ट प्रोबेबली आपको याद ही होगा, हम इसको ऐसे लिख सकते हैं के सी आर को क्या लिख सकते हैं, के डिवाइडेड बाई आर इनटू, चलो मैं लिख देता हूँ इधर, के सी आर वी कैन राइट इट लाइक दिस, आर माइनस 1 के माइनस 1 सी आर माइनस 1, राइट. सो ये प्रॉपर्टी हमने इधर यूज़ की है, राइट. एंड सिमिलरली इधर भी हमने ये प्रॉपर्टी यूज़ की है. वी कैन फर्दर एक्सपेंड इट टू के माइनस 1 अपॉन आर माइनस 1 इंटू के माइनस 2 आर माइनस 2. अब तुम ध्यान से देखना ये चीज़ क्या है. अगर बाइनोमियल थ्योरम में अपन ऑब्जर्व करें इसको, सो दिस रिप्रेजेंट्स nc2, this is the binomial expansion of nc2 minus 1 plus 1 to the power k minus 1, and this is the binomial expansion of k nc2 minus 1 plus 1 to the power k minus 2. So nc2 minus 1 plus 1 क्या हो गया, nc2 to the power k minus 1. This is nc2 to the power k minus 2. So this is the value of s1, right? So what will be the value of s2? Similarly आप बता सकते हो क्या होगा, kf2 nc2 to the power k minus 1 प्लस, इसमें तो कोई चेंज नहीं आएगा, राइट. दिस इज कांस्टेंट फॉर सेकंड फ्रेंडशिप वैल्यू, nc2 to the power k minus 2, k minus 2. सो सिमिलरली आप हर एक के लिए कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो ये सब. सो ये मैंने समझाने के ऊपर लिखा था, इसको इग्नोर करना. ओके, सो नीचे आते हैं अपन. ओके, सिमिलरली आप S3 भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो, है ना. S3 क्या होगा, KF3 NC2 to the power K minus 1 plus K into K minus 1 divided by 2 NC2 to the power K minus 2, राइट. यही था. ओके, सो आपको S कैलकुलेट करना है, राइट. S इज S1 प्लस S2 प्लस मीन्स कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ फर्स्ट फ्रेंडशिप वैल्यू प्लस सेकेंड फ्रेंडशिप वैल्यू प्लस थर्ड फ्रेंडशिप वैल्यू अप टू mth फ्रेंडशिप वैल्यू. सो S विल बी योर, आप के फर्स्ट टर्म में से, इस टर्म में से के nc2 टू द पावर k माइनस 1 ये तो कॉमन ले सकते हो, है ना. फिर अंदर क्या बचता है, सिर्फ f. सो दिस इज समेशन ऑफ i बिलोंग्स टू 1 to m, राइट. और सेकंड टर्म तो कांस्टेंट ही है, राइट. सो इसमें तो सिर्फ अपन मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे m इंटू के माइनस 1 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 nc2 k माइनस 2. तो अपना फाइनल आंसर ये आ गया. फाइनल एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू क्या आएगी, s डिवाइडेड बाई nc2 टू द पावर k, राइट. सो फाइनल एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू आपकी क्या आ गई, फाइनल एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू आ गई k इंटू समेशन ऑफ एफ आई, राइट. दिस इज समेशन ऑफ एफ आई प्लस I belongs to 1 to m plus m into k minus 1 divided by 2, और इसको हम डिवाइड कर देते हैं nc2 टू द पावर, अब के nc2 टू द पावर k से डिवाइड करना था तो हम k माइनस 2 से डिवाइड कर देते हैं इसको, तो ये टर्म कैंसिल हो जाएगी, इधर सिर्फ एक टर्म बचेगी nc2 की, nc2 है ना। ओके, सो फाइनल एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू क्या होगी, फाइनल एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू इज k इंटू nc2 summation of fi I belongs to 1 to m plus m into k minus 1 divided by 2 divided by nc2 square। ओके, सो ये आपका फाइनल एक्सपेक्टेड वैल्यू बन गया, राइट। सो इतना ही है। Okay, so let us see its code also. Code is just the implementation of this formula we get finally. Okay, so what we did is nmk we took it as input and we stored the summation of f values in answer, right? So here we are calculating summation. What is summation? F of I into nc2 into k, nc2 into k into nc2, right? Then we added m into k into k minus 1 divided by 2, this term m into k minus 1 divided by 2, and then we divided it by nc2 ka square, right? Okay, so this is all about this problem. I hope you got the solution. Thank you.